Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. Continuing on with MLB Wednesday, we got Yankees Twins in this one. Two live shows, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll go through the 7 day games, the 7 MLB day games. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern time, at the normal time, we'll go through the NBA playoffs, the NHL playoffs, the WNBA, and the MLB night games. So if you're able to make it, we'd love to see you in the comments. Yankees Twins, let's roll.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, like I said, we got the Yanks on the road in Minnesota here. Twins very short home favorites, minus 115. The total sitting at 8. On the mound for the Yanks, we got Marcus Stroman, Pablo Lopez pitching for the Twins. Take a quick look at the spreadsheet, and according to the model, we got a heavy lean on Minnesota here. 3.51 to 1.96 after 5 innings. Final score, 5.57 to 3.98. All right, let's start with the matchup for Pablo Lopez against the Yankees lineup. And, I mean, we've given him a lot of shit this season, but he's really got some nice-looking numbers. He's got an 0.98 whip on the year with a 2.73 expected FIP. Those are elite. He's got a 3.89 ERA, but those underlying numbers indicate he's had some really bad luck. He's been absolutely dominant in his last 2 starts. It's against the Red Sox and the Mariners. He's got a 1.46 ERA and an 0.81 whip, 1.85 expected FIP. So Pablo's really pitching well right now. Now he's matched up against a Yankees lineup that on the surface has some really strong numbers against right-handed pitching. In the last 30 days, they're second in WRC+, second in OPS, second in WOBA. But those numbers may be skewed a little bit due to the 3 blow-ups in there. They had a 3-game stretch where they absolutely murdered Arrighetti, Verlander, and Mize, all right-handed starters. But even with those included, 8 of the last 11 righty starters that pitch against the Yankees have held them to 2 or less earned runs. You can see here, Arrighetti, Mize, and Verlander, 15 in the third innings pitched a 9.98 ERA, a 2.09 whip. They absolutely smoked these guys. But the other 8 righty starters to pitch against the Yankees out of the last 11, a 1.97 ERA, an 0.79 home runs per 9, and a 1.12 whip. So those other 8 righty starters have really given the Yankees problems. They just really rocked those 3 guys. And that kind of perfectly sums up this Yankees lineup so far this season. When they're hot, they're one of the most dangerous lineups in baseball. But when they're cold, they are cold. Now, one thing you got to like about Pablo Lopez, he's got a super low walk rate and a super high strikeout rate. 4.6% walk rate, 31.6% strikeout rate. Here's the problem. The Yankees actually have really nice looking numbers against that profile pitcher. Against righties with a walk rate below 6%, 7th, 5th, and 5th. Against righties with a strikeout rate above 24%, 8th, 2nd, and 1st. So against this type of pitcher, the Yankees actually have annihilated them. But personally, I don't think that's enough. Pablo Lopez has had some really bad luck this year, and I think he's going to pitch well on this one. On the other side, we got Marcus Stroman, and what's going on with Stroman, man? He's having himself a rough year. He's got a 3.80 ERA, 4.01 expected FIP. That's not terrible, but a 1.50 whip. I mean, that's a lot of base runners, and it's going to be hard to hold on to a 3.80 ERA if you keep letting guys on base at that rate. Over his last 3 starts, he's got a 5.40 ERA and even 2 whip. 2 base runners per inning, 5.36 expected FIP. He's walked 12 batters in that 3-game span, and he's been really struggling to get lefties out. You can see against left-handed bats, 4.37 WOBA, 1.84 whip against lefties. Numbers much better against right-handed bats. Reason I bring that up is the Twins are going to have 6 lefty bats in their lineup for this one, and it gets even worse for Stroman when you consider the Twins are actually heating up against right-handed pitching. Over the last 30 days, they're 5th in WRC+, 5th in OPS, 6th in WOBA. The last 15 righty starters to pitch against the Twins, 6.32 ERA and a 1.44 whip. And it actually gets even worse than that. The Twins have been great at home. One of the best offenses in baseball at home in the last 30 days, 4th, and 4th. So overall, this is a really rough-looking spot for Marcus Stroman.
So I actually cut that video off. I was waiting till the Twins-Yankees game ended before making a bet. I wanted to see the bullpen usage, and we're good here. Twins are going to have Duran, Jax. So the Twins should have everyone in their bullpen, and the Yankees aren't going to have Hamilton. So I'm on the Twins here. I already bet it. I got it in at minus 112. So I'm on Minnesota on the money line, live show, all that, blah, 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 live show, 11:34 p.m. Sauce Network Plus on KyleKirms.com for top bets, all that. I didn't record the end of the video, so you guys know what I usually say that.